Hi, welcome to Solution Saturday. I'm Brenda Yoho. I wanted to let you know that it's July and school is going to be starting before we know it. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about it's not really a problem, but it is a problem if we don't prepare for the start of the school year. So, if you're a parent, I'm talking to you, and I want to let you know that it's time really to start preparing for the start of the school year. In two rules, I talk about the consistency of practicing routines and procedures, and we have those at home as we prepare for the school day and for the school year. So it's never too soon to start preparing for the start of the school year. So if you have a beginning kindergarten student, it's exciting, I know. My grandson started kindergarten last year, and I was so excited and also a little fearful. He was my last grandchild to begin school, and so it was a little emotional for me because my little one was going off to school, and I know that in a blink of an eye, they're all going to be out of school and off and to college and starting their own lives because it really does happen that fast. So it's good to start right now and making sure that we're starting those bedtimes and starting those routines to prepare for the school year. One advice that I have that I found when I was growing up with my parents and also with raising my daughter, and I know that she does it with her children as well, is go ahead and pick out the clothes that your child is going to wear for the school day the next day, the night before. Do as much as you possibly can the night before. That way, in the morning rush, you're not forgetting anything. So get those things prepared the night before. So pick out those outfits. And let me just tell you, if it's a teenage girl, those outfits are going to change several times in the morning. I know. I've raised a daughter and I have a granddaughter. It happens. One of the things that I want you to also to think about is those lunches. As much as you possibly can, think about what school lunches are going to look like for you this year. I was talking with my daughter, and the cost of the grocery store is outrageous right now. So she's trying to search and look for little tips and things that are out there of what you can do to preserve fresh fruits and things to make them last just a little bit longer. So I suggest you do some of those things too. Think about what you can do to try to preserve the things that you have to make them last just a little bit longer and how you can prep those things in advance. The more you can prep ahead, the better prepared you are. And I want to also share with you the importance of those routines and making sure that you're setting aside the time to do that homework. And maybe you're not going to have homework every day, and that's okay. Still set aside that time and use that time to read a book, share a story with your kids, review some things, play a game. Board games are so fun and teach your kids lots of different things. And I want to share with you also find a time, a common time for your family. I know it's so hard with people working different shifts and jobs and sporting events and all of those things that get in the way. But my dad works second shift, and he would get up and our family meal was breakfast. And so we would share a meal before I went off to school. And I'm just going to tell you that family time and that importance of being together is so valuable. So as we enjoy these last few days that we have of summer before our school year begins, I just want to tell you that I want you to start thinking about setting some routines, thinking about prepping before school year begins. Think about what your school lunches are going to look like, what your breakfasts are going to look like, how you can prepare and prep foods and dinners in advance so that you are cutting out some of that time for you and stress for yourself. Laying out those school clothes in advance. Do it the night before. As much as you can prepare the night before the school day begins, the morning will go so much better for you and for your child. The less stress we have in those mornings before we go out to school and off to work, the better we will be. I will come back with some more tips, but I just wanted to start with those because it's so important to have procedures that we do consistently that help us to prepare for the school year, the school day, and to be stress-free as much as we possibly can. So if you have some tips that you can share with all of us in regards to prepping for school lunches, school meals, dinners to cut back and save us some time, please share out with us on my website. Thank you.